I'm hoping this is right. Alright, I think I'm live, everybody. Ugh. See if this works. I got it right again. I need to redo this. Well, hey Joyce, how are you? Yeah. Give me a couple of minutes to get things set up. I'm a little behind today. Alright, I think I got it now. Let's check. Yep, I think that's it. Okay. So how are you doing today? Everybody doing good? I didn't get much done as far as templates on the mini album we're working on. Last night, like I'd planned, I ended up having to go off with my mom for a little bit. She wanted to go out by the cemetery, and we went to dinner, and by the time I got home, I was done. You know how that goes. So I've been working on this little bugger. It's got a waterfall, and I'm planning on putting it in the mini album that we're working on. So I still got to cover the little tuck that's going to go down in here. If I can get it in there right. There we go. And that's going to go in there like that. So I got to cover it yet. Not too bad. So let me move some of this stuff out of our way. There's the album we're working on. I'll lay it over here. Hopefully I don't hit any buttons on my laptop that I don't need to bump into and do anything wrong. Let's see. Some other stuff I was working with. And there's the tape. So I want to get the 2 pieces to map this with. Go ahead and get them cut. And they have to be, what is it? 2 1/4 by, I think I need 3 1/4. So I'm going to use some scraps that I have. So I've already got some cut. I can use this one, and I think I'll use that one for the both sides of that. So let's do, I'm pretty sure they're already at the 2 1/4, so I just need to cut at the 3 1/4, and then we can get them glued down, and that will be done. So what's everybody else been crafting, working on today, yesterday evening? Well, you go make your phone call. It's okay. We learned to understand spell check, you know. So let me move my cutter out of the way. You'll probably hear noise in the background. My husband's home today until 4 o'clock. And after that, he goes to work. But I still got to do what I got to do. He knows. Quiet. Get the edges inked up. I really like the way this album's coming out. Hi, Joyce. How are you, honey? I'm hoping I get this album done in time for my daughter. Her birthday's next week. So oh, my chat's not scrolling. Oh, there it is. There we go. I am a temporary buy. Yeah. Joyce has to go make a phone call. Joy does. She'll be back in a few. I've been running late all morning. Y'all ever have one of those days? Just can't seem to get caught up, and oh, I cut that too long. Let that dry a minute. So that means this one's going to be a little bit, I should have cut that extra 1/4 inch off and forgot. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay it down here. I knew I would do that. I just knew it, you know. It's one of those days. Let's line it up, and I need to take off probably a good 1/4 inch. I'm just having one of those days where I'm running late all day today. I have not gotten caught up for 2 seconds today. I think we all have days like that once in a while. Alright. Yeah, I'm just running behind. Is that a little better? Oh yeah, that's got it. Yep. I measured. I just get in my head one measurement, and no matter what I do, I'm going to cut it wrong. Yeah, I don't know what's the deal today. It's just one of those days. You feel miscombobulated. You're not caught up. You think everything's done, and then you realize something you forgot. So, gonna be a day. Just gonna be a day. Get over it, right? So, it'll be all right. It'll all work out. Everything always does. If I can just get my ruler to hold straight for a sec. I've already cleaned the bird perches and got the breakfast dishes done. All that good stuff. Alright, now we can re-wet this and get it down. I just thought it would be cute to make this little tiny tuck thing to go inside the mini journal, or mini album, sorry. There we go. She'll have all kinds of little places to tuck stuff. And I haven't decided if I'm going to make a little pocket to tuck it into, or if I'm just going to put it in like a little belly band. So it's right in there. It's got a little pocket here. Got a slat there. And I fixed a waterfall here. And I'm going to fix a pretty little piece of jewelry or something on this. So, but it's cute. And it matches the mini album that we're doing. So, oh. So far, we have got it built. This is the front, and it's got a tuck in here. And that folds out there. I've got the tuck in here ready to do. We've got the tuck in this one, and I put a waterfall on here. And it's already got the magnet behind it, so it'll be okay. So we need to work on this side, and I think I'm going to just put a pocket here because where I've got them kind of thick, the next page I want to do simple, so I don't get it too bulky to where she won't be able to add much in it. You know what I mean? So we still got a good bit to do, but I like it. So I think on this one, I was thinking about putting a nice little pocket maybe, and maybe I could tuck that in it, and it would be really cute. So, oops, it's upside down. But I'm not sure. I might, it kind of needs a pocket, I think, because it is kind of heavy. I mean, it's a thick little, you know. But I do know if I was to put it on, where's the one? This one, because there's a magnet behind here and there's magnets in here, it sticks a little bit. See, it won't fall off. So I may put it on here and do something with that, but I don't know. But, alright, that's done. That's done, that's done. Let's see. If I put a belly band across here, I can use a piece of that and then put a pretty belly band across. And we can always do add some more tags and tucks and different things. So I think that's what I'm going to do with that. So I need to cut this paper. Oops, don't slide. Get it marked. I think right there. Yep, got my mark. I can see it. It's right there in that slot. So let's pull this up. Oh, so we can cut this. I think I want to use this paper. I kind of like it. I don't know. What else have I got? I think we'll use it. It'll be alright. So anyway, let's get this crossed here. That looks good. Cut that off. And I think it'll fit on there just fine, because we're just using some scraps of other pieces we've had to cut. Get the edge inked up. I've already started making a template for a new mini album after I get this one done for my daughter. I'm really enjoying doing these albums. They're quite fun, and none of them come out, you know, exactly the same. So I think that's kind of what I like about it, is they're all different no matter, you know, what paper you use. Like I said, I'm just having an off day today. I feel real miscombobulated for some reason. Don't know. It's like, no matter what I've done this morning, I cannot get caught up. All right, Gabby, we hear you. She's eating, so everything's All right. I like that. That looks pretty good. Let that glue dry a minute, and then we'll take this eraser and get it off. There it goes. And I think I want to put this for my belly band. So I need to get it cut. And I want it wide like that. I just like the wider belly bands for some reason. But I think I've got some burgundy. And that would go over that real good. And that would make that look pretty cool. So let's see what I got here. I'll tell you, I have whole respect for these ladies that build these from top to bottom. Let's see, we're 1, 2, 3, 4 3/4. So I need this to be 5 inches. So I can do a 1/2 inch score on each side, if I'm figuring right, y'all. But we know my measurements don't always come out perfect. So, see if I got this right. But yeah, these ladies that make these mini albums and kick them out left and right, because it's not as easy as it looks sometimes to, that'll work. I did that. Yay. That don't look too bad. And then we'll cut this. We'll map that to go in there. And let's see, it is 1, 2, 3, might as well say 4. So we'll take it down to 3 3/4. So let's try and see if I get it right for the mat. So it sets in there just like that. Perfect. So let's get this inked up and get it glued down, and that'll be another one of the pages. Oops, I gotta trim these off. I always forget that if I don't do it. I don't like these edges. I like to try and trim them back a little bit so they don't show. So I just go in at an angle. And sometimes I forget because I don't do it right when I need to. It's like inking the edges. I used to think that didn't really make a difference, but after doing these, inking your edges really does change the whole look of your album. I don't know. Do you want a cracker, Dolly? So do y'all make mini albums, everybody? Or, you know, I figure I'm late to the party. I'm usually late to the party for everything. And if you ask me a question, I don't answer you right away, don't stress. I'll go back and look at chat every once in a while because, you know, I'm in this direction and my laptop's way over that way. So, it's just the way my setup is. It gives me more room if I don't try to have the laptop up on my desk. Yeah, she's eating. Let me know it's yummy. Yeah, it is a lot of work, Joyce. I was shocked. I mean, you see these ladies put these beautiful albums out left and right, like there's nothing to it. And getting all the measurements, and I've learned the templates are very important. So some of the things like this, you know, if you've got enough little scraps, you can use them and make it work. You know, you can figure it. But a lot of it, you've really got to have your measurements or you're going to have a disaster, you know. So, all right, let's get bone folder so I know this is creased really, really well. And my double stick tape. Oh, and I've got my glue stick. Don't forget, it's a lifesaver with double stick tape because it gives you a little wiggle room if you put it down on top of your double-sided tape. It just gives you just that wiggle room you need till you get it positioned exactly where you need it. And like I said, I am no pro at this by any means. This is the first one I'm doing. And I'm pretty happy with the way it's coming out. Ooh. Alright. Line it up with my side over here. This over here. I wanted it to think it's pretty straight. There we go. Now we can glue. Hang on 1 minute. It's my mom, y'all. Hello? No, Mom, he doesn't go in until 4. Let me go ask him. Hang on a minute. Hang on, ladies. I'll be right back. I've got to ask my husband something for my mom. Honey? Mom has a flash. You'll take it, huh? Later, Mom. I'm live right now. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, Mom. All right. Bye. Sorry, y'all. You know what they say, if it isn't one thing, it's your mother, right? So, any kind of books, only watched other. I have been watching, I think her name's Genevieve Designs. And, oh, she makes some beautiful ones. And she makes all the templates and everything. And I thought, I wanted to try. I mean, mine aren't as extravagant as hers. But, you know, we all have to start somewhere. And I am just learning. So, who knows? Maybe one day, right? We all hope to do better one day. So, let's get this on there. Pretty straight. All right. There. There's our belly band. I wonder if, I don't think it'll fit. I think it'll be too bulky in there. It's going to be too bulky. So, but that's all right. we're going to make tags and envelopes and you know, just different things to go in anyway. So now let's start on this side. And I think take out my tuck because I don't need it in there right now. But I think I want to flip out this way. And let's see, this is 4 3/4, so I need to cut a piece 5 3/4 by 6 3/4. So 5 3/4 by 6 3/4 is what we're going to need. I'll move all my stuff off to the side because this cutter takes up a lot of room, but I love it. Okay. So we're going to do 5 3/4. Oops, I got to move my book. Oh, come on, scooch back. Alright, so 5 3/4 by 6 3/4. And on the 5 3/4 side, at a 1/2 inch, we're going to put a score so we can have our flip out. So we can slide it in there and it'll fold. That'll work. So let's get that. And trim this edge off. It helps it slide down in there a little bit better, I think. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but... Alright, so now I gotta get our double stick tape. Let's make sure it's gonna go in well. And let's see. Yep. Come on. It'll go right down in here, just like that. And then just, that way it'll have a flap to open. So we need, I've got 2 mats, I think. Nope, I've only got 1 more. Nope, I got 2 mats. Nope, 1. So I got to cut more mats so it can go there. And of course, one will go on the other side. We'll cut it in a minute, but let's get this down in there. And try not to get your tape down in your crease, okay? Do not want your tape in your crease. And I'm probably not doing this the way all the pros do it, you know. But like I said, I'm still learning and doing it the best I know how to do it, that I can make it work for me. Sometimes different techniques work better for different people. I got a little sticking out over here, and I know for a fact, like this edge, you do not want it left out because when you put it in, it'll stay sticky, and whatever you push in your tuck or whatever will stick. So I go and I just kind of along that edge, and it will get it so the glue part, see, will come off, and that way I don't have that down in my pocket in the way. May not be the right way to do it, may not be the best way to do it, but it works for me. Alright, peel this up and get our tape. Oh, that's okay, Mom. Joan Inskeep's my mom, y'all. So say hi to Mom. She never knows when I'll be on. Nobody never knows for sure. I never know. Come on. I've just been trying to get some kind of a routine going. You know, and that's not always the easiest. Anyway, don't push it to where you're clear down into your fold, you know. You need to have that little bit of room so it'll fold. If you go, see, I cut that wrong too. I'm going to have to cut 1/4 of an inch off of there, or 1/2 inch. I'm going to cut 1/2 inch, I think. I told you I'm miscombobulated today. That's all I can say. I can measure, and I'm still cutting wrong, and it's not the cutter, you know, but it's all right. It's like I have brain fog or something today. Now, there we go. See, it's fixable. Not that big a deal. All right, so now let's... I know I'm going to have to cut another one of these. I'm going to need a few of these more than likely if I do many more flip outs. So, and it's, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. So I'm going to write that down. 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. So I know what I'm cutting as I'm going. I think the dogs are about to bark. Hubby went outside. I think he went to go take care of what my mom needed, so we'll see. What's wrong, babe? Yeah. I don't know. Anyway. The good thing is, my mom, there's one house between us. So that's why it's easy for her to get a hold of us in case something would happen. It just works out nice. Alright, that's pretty good. Looks fairly straight. Good enough anyway, right? Alright, and I got to get the mat cut for that side. So let's pull the cutter back up and get some of that burgundy paper out. It's really not burgundy, it's called raspberry berry. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut 4 just in case. So I need 4 1/4. That looks pretty straight. 4 1/4. I cut all the 4 1/4s so that way I don't get confused and cut something wrong again. And don't throw away any of your scraps, even if you don't use them on this project. You know, we're all always doing other projects. You can always use them on something else. All right, 6 1/4. And let's make certain that it looks the same. Yep. So then we'll have to ink those up. Once we get them all cut right, I'm going to go ahead and ink up. Because that's one of the things I'll forget to do. And like I said, inking your edges really, really makes a big difference in how your whole project looks. All right. Okay. Get these inked up. Yeah, Larry Inscape, that was my dad. That's why when you click on my mom, my dad shows up. They were married, I think, 52 years before my dad passed away. We still celebrate their anniversary together. My mom was, I think, 13 when she met my dad, and they were married when she was 16. He told her the day he met her he was going to marry her, and she laughed at him. You know, she was a 13-year-old young girl. He was 16, and they were very good friends for years. They really never dated one another. They were just good friends. She dated his friends. So, but yeah, Larry Inscape was my dad. He was an amazing man. Y'all would have loved him. If I'd had my YouTube channel when my dad was alive, he would have been on every video with me. That was just the way he was. He loved to do new things, be included in things. He spent a lot of time spending time with his great-grandkids. He got around better than some of these younger guys. I mean, he would get in the pool and play volleyball with them, have water fights. He loved to go swimming. He loved to be outdoors, fishing, go hiking, you name it. My dad, he was a very outdoorsy person. He was working clear up to the day he passed. And his spirit's still with us. Just little things happen that, you know, it's Dad, you know? Hi, Brenda. If any of y'all don't know who Foxy's jewelry is, her name is Brenda. And she's very talented. She does, she's getting into paper crafting. But she does polymer clay, she does beadwork, you name it, she can do it. And check out her channel. She's getting ready to do her 100 sub giveaway. You'll have to watch that video all the way to the end, or you might miss something. So subscribe to her if you haven't. Oh, seems like I'm always inking paper. But something that's got to be done. Debbie, I cannot remember her last name to save my rear end. And I know y'all know who I'm talking about. She made a album, and it looked like a suitcase, a mini suitcase. Oh, it was so cute. I'm sure y'all know who I'm talking about. Alright, that's got that out antiqued up for now. So let's get this down on here. Oh, yes, Debbie, you're in here. I'm sorry I missed you, honey. Oh, my. Ugh. See what happens? I told you I was all miscombobulated today. So, yeah, I've been watching a lot of Debbie's videos. Hopefully I'll learn something, because she does amazing work. But I am just so into doing these albums. I like them better than I liked doing the journals. I don't know why, you know, but I've really enjoyed doing the albums more. Okay. Got that, and we got that. So what? I'm thinking I may put a pocket here, and I could use this to fix a nice pocket there. That would be cute, right? So I don't want them all real thick. You know, like I said, if I get them all so thick, she won't have room to put stuff in. And I want her to have room to put little tucks and things in too. Things that she likes. So, thinking. Yeah, I think maybe that's what we'll do, is we'll put a pocket there. I may just leave this one, put a lighter piece here. What have I got that's kind of bright light? If I don't use that one, I could use this one. And then, let's see where to put my paper. Might have to tear out some more. Like I said, we're trying to use up some of the scraps. I just dropped them. Oops. So I do have quite a bit of scraps. Oh. I might pull that out and use it. And I kind of like this one. I've got it out already. Got one of these out, so I think that's what I'll do is I'll use this as just a mat here so she could put a picture on it, and we'll use this and make a pocket over here so that way she can have some other tucks. So I'm going to cut this down to make a pocket, and I'm going to cut this down to make a mat. Okay? So let's figure my math out again. I need this one to be, I want 1/4 of an inch all the way around, so I'm going to cut it, I think, a 4 by 6. So let's see if that works. Let's go. Oops. Go up there so it'll slide. So 4. Make sure I'm straight. By 6 and see if that works. And if not, I'll cut down a little bit more because, like I said, my measurements aren't always the greatest. Where did I set it? Right here. Pull this back out. Yeah, that'll... I think I need to cut just a 1/4 of an inch more off of the height. It just looks a little... I don't know, maybe it is okay. Yeah, we'll leave it. Alright, so that's that. And that'll be that mat. Now I need to cut this. Let's see, it's 4 1/4 wide. So I need to make it 5 1/4. And how deep do I want that pocket? Well, since this is the mat, let's see, I can go this one 5 1/4. So I keep forgetting. I think I'll make it 3. All right. Then we'll score this in a minute. Got a 1/2 inch on each side. See if I did it right. Oops. Let's see. That back. That back. That'll go there. I think I got it right. Okay, and I'm at 3 inches, I think. Yeah. So this one, what did I do with it? We need it to be... Oh, I gotta move this again. I told you. That's gonna drive me nuts today. Not sure I like the height, but you know, sometimes you gotta have them a little taller if they're gonna hold, you know, anything kind of hefty in there so it doesn't flop over. Alright, that one's 3 1/4. So I need to bring it down to, or no, 4 1/4. I need it to come down to 3 3/4. So I need 3 3/4. And, oh, let's say, ½ inch, 2 1/2. Y'all ever make one of these and have to figure your measurements out as you go? You'll see it's not as easy as it looks. Alright, so we are 2 1/2 this way. There's a lot of measurements that goes into one of these. By 3 3/4. And that, I think, will give us our mat for that. And that looks pretty good. Not too bad. We'll get that on. Let me check chat. Well, hi, Nora. God, I haven't seen you in a long, long time. How are you? And Lester. Nora Lord has been my best friend for, oh, what, Nora, 20 years? I mean, we've, holidays, kids, you name it. We can go sometimes even a year and not see each other, you know, because things happen. And as soon as we get back together, it's right back to normal, you know. Same, you'd never know we hadn't hung out in that long. It's just the way it is. Life gets in the way sometimes. But it's like that for everybody. Or more. I miss you too. I wish you and Lester would come hang out one evening. We could do dinner or something. It would be fun. She lives downtown area, and it's just hard for us to get together sometimes. Why don't y'all try and come out one evening and I'll cook dinner. I've been wanting Nora to do a video. See, we used to do ceramics together. We both have our own molds, kilns. I mean, we did ceramics big time. And that's how we met. And let's see, I gotta ink this piece yet for the mat. Yeah, it is awesome. We used to go up to the lake on her boat. She had a big boathouse. And we'd stay up out on the water for a week at a time, fishing and, you know, just having a good time. I've held the towel up around her while she could wash, you know, because you have to wash out on the dock. And she's held a towel up for me to wash up too. So, and we'd wash clothes by hand up on the boat and hang them out over the rail to dry. We just old buddies. Yeah, we are. We've been old buddies for a lot of years. A lot of years. We actually met through her brother-in-law, Charles, Uncle Charles. He was a friend of mine and introduced us, and I had bought molds from him after his wife Brenda passed away. So that's how we all got to meet and know each other, and we just been friends ever since. I've helped the old girl move, and she's always been there for me too. It's what you do, you know. So, oh, I like that. That'll look good with a nice picture of her and maybe her kids or something there. Just give her a nice spot to put a picture. Alright, let's get the double stick tape on here, y'all. Y'all know that's my love to hate thing. I've been using this glue. I've got my Fabri-Tac. I refill this bottle all the time because it's so much easier to hold on to. But I found this 3-in-1, and it's by Beacon as well. And so that's what I'm trying on here to see. It does cost a couple of dollars extra, but if it doesn't give me the hold that I'm looking for, it's really not going to be worth it. Yeah. Mom just called a while ago, so you missed that. And then I don't know if she's still in or not. Hello. If I've missed anybody or anything, I'm sorry. Not trying to ignore anybody. Just, I'm over this way and laptop's over another way. So, alright, let's get this down. And don't forget, you got to really burnish your double-sided tape. If you don't, the backing may not come up right and it may try to pull your tape up. So, I've got a little edge here again where it's stuck over and I don't want it sticking out. So if I go across it, I can get it off and then it's not going to stick to anything. I'm getting better with this little picky thing because I wasn't sure I'd like it at first, but I do like it. It gets up under there and I don't have to fight with it too awful much. April, I think that's how you pronounce your name. Hello. If I pronounce your name wrong, I apologize. I'm really bad with names. Alright, let's get this down here. And that there. Slide it up in there. And I know what I did wrong. I'm sure somebody will figure it out. I'm just going to glue it down. I forgot to cut and do a bottom for that pocket. So I'm just going to glue it down. But it'll be alright. So if you mess up, sometimes you just got to improvise and make do. Alright, let's get this down. That's cute. Cute, cute. Alright. That's that. Now we got to figure this side. And we'll have that page done. I kind of want... I don't know if I want to do another flip out. But I might. We just might. Nah. What are we going to do? Maybe we can make an envelope and fix here and make the envelope a little tuck spot. That might be cute, right? So let's try making an envelope tuck spot. I've not done one. So where's my side that opens that way? So that means this end will be what goes over the book, and my tuck spot for this, oh, we still got to cover it. So let's see. I can use a piece of that, and we can cut it to the, oh, let's see, that's 6 1/4, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 1/4. So if I cut it to, see, 5 3/4 in length. Oh, get off there. try 5 3/4. Yeah. And I got to do one for the other side. I don't know if that's wide enough. That's not wide enough. Do I have one already cut that will... Yeah, I could use that for the other side. So let's cut it 5 3/4. It's nice when you can find a scrap that'll really work pretty well. Because I don't want to waste any of this paper. I really like this paper. I said I bought it a couple of months ago at Tuesday Morning. Didn't spend a lot on it, but I was just waiting to find something that would go with it just perfect. See, this one's got that little, do you see that edge where it tore out? I'm going to trim that off because I do not like that tore out looking edge. So I'll just trim it. This one's got it too, so we'll trim them both. They're just that side of the scrap that we didn't use, so it'll be all right. Never know, we took that little bit off. So, all right, let's get that out of the way, and let's just take those two little edges off. Hi, Sonia. How are you? All right. And this cutter will take that little tiny bit off. It'll be fine. See? Takes it off so thin it'll curl. Love it. Like I said, my other trimmer, I couldn't have done that. I could not have trimmed that off. It would have folded it down. Thank you, Sonia. All right, Debbie, have a good day. If I miss saying goodbye to you, I'm sorry. I will get your name right one day. I promise. So how's the internet thing coming, Sonia? I know you're so ready. All right, that looks pretty good. Flip it over. Nora, my yard looks so odd with the pool gone. I got rid of my swimming pool. And that looks good. Alright, that'll give her more places to look at my fingers. Oh my. Alright. And that's the fold out, so that'll go in there. Just like that. Good. Got that. Now I gotta figure out. I don't know what to do with it. Let me sit up a minute and get some of this gunk off of my fingers. Y'all know how that goes. Where did I put my baby wipes? Because my fingers feel so mucky. You know how that is right now. But I'd sit up and catch up on chat and say hi to everybody. No, I didn't need the pool. You're right. Well, thank you, Abriel. Oh. So, Nora, Lester want to try and come out for dinner one evening? You name the day, I'll fix something. Oh. Like I said, I just need to sit up a minute. My back is killing me. But I do like the way it's coming out. I just got to figure out what I want to do with this little guy. I like it. I like the little waterfall. It's got the magnets in it. It was just kind of cute. And it was kind of fun to make. I do not know where I set my baby wipes. And I had a whole bag of them a while ago. Okay, Lester pulled a sciatic nerve. Is he able to at least walk from the car to the house? All right, baby wipes, where did you go? You're not there you are. I find them. He tries. Well, if we can at least just get him from the into the house. Shoot, if I have to, we'll lay him in on my bed. Watch TV while we sit and chit-chat. He'd go for that. I know. Lester is a sweetheart. Lester and Nora were friends years and years and years ago. And then they didn't see each other for probably more than 20 years. And that's when they got back together, and they've been together now ever since. Oh, I know he's at home here. He loves my house. He always has. Nora and Lester stayed here over the winter for me to help me out when we moved down to help take care of my mom. She went through not being very well for a while. So we moved down to take care of her, and Nora and Lester came and stayed in our home for us to keep everything going while we weren't here. So that's a good friend that'll come live in your house and help you out, keep things going. Because it was a lot. Even though there's only one house between us, you know, we worried about the water pipes busting over the winter and things like that. And they just stayed here and kept everything like normal. It was wonderful. When it come time for us to move back home, they went back to their house. And yeah, having good friends is very important, Sonia. And I don't have a lot of them. Nora will tell you I'm very blunt. I will not go behind your back to say anything about you that I will not say to your face. I don't like gossip. I don't deal with drama. You know, it's just the way it is. I have very few female friends, and I'll be honest, females do not like to hear the truth. And a lot of women get upset about that, but you know, it's true. And if you're that good of friends with somebody, you should be able to talk to them about anything and everything. At least that's the way I think. And if you're an honest person and you get your feelings out there, people respect you more. But yeah, we've been friends for a long time. Nora, you may not have heard, but I think Chris had to go up to New York. She's either already there or getting ready to go. Her mom isn't going to make it much longer. It's funny because Nora's stepdad's ex-wife lived next door to me for a few years, and it was really funny because they didn't know, and they ran into each other back down here at my house after years and years. So that was funny. All right, let's see. I've used this, so I don't want to use this piece. But do I have... Ooh, I kind of like this. That might look good back here. And then we could maybe make a little envelope to tuck onto it. So let's trim this one up and put it on there. Like I said, I'm figuring it out as I go. I did make a template for, you know, the basics, like the pages, the mats, and for the front and back cover and stuff like that. So, let's see. I want to cut this edge off that I do not like. Nora was there when my daughter had her horrible accident. We became grandmothers at about the same time. I mean, within just a month or so of each other. So, okay, we're going to go down to 3 3/4, I think it is, that I need. I'm going to cut a little more off of here. I'm not thrilled. I don't think I got it quite that straight. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, come on, let go. That'll work. I don't worry about it being perfect. I'm pretty new at this, so and I'm not too sure of what all she'll want to put in it when she gets it. I know she likes purple and black. All 3 of my daughters are so different. Summer is kind of grunge, and she's not into the girly frou-frou stuff. My daughter Chastity, she reminds you of a 60s hippie. My daughter Chelsea, she's very, very prim, proper. She's the one that's the shabby chic type, all the laces and all that. My son and his wife, they remind you of romance, but the darker romance, you know. To be honest, you think of, what's that movie with the wolves and the vampires, and when you see them together, they have the dark romance. So that's what I think of. All four of my kids are different. They all have their own taste. Is there an old craft home for us to retire? No. I know we need a craft home for the elderly. That would be so cool, wouldn't it? Where we just craft out the rest of our lives and do what we want. We don't have to deal with any of the other stuff. Sonia, why don't you make one for us? That would be amazing. I would come to Texas for that. Okay, and I think I'm going to make an envelope to go on here for a tuck spot. So we have to build the envelope. And I think I'm going to use another piece of pattern paper, and I may end up using a Velcro strip to hold it on here. That might be kind of cool, right? Or maybe we do a few of small envelopes and just put them on there. Because I've got my envelope maker, and I love the little envelopes. So let's see, what do we need? Because it gives us our measurements. Let's see, we need, what if we do a 5x5, like a gift card one? I'm trying to think if I have any made. I don't think so. Nope. So we'll do a 5x5. And I think we'll do it with the lighter. I think that'll look really cool. So I'm running out of space, y'all. All the stuff I have to have up here. Let's unfold this, and we'll cut a 5x5 out. Might cut two while we're at it. Alright, let's see, we need 5. And let's see, maybe we ought to do, what other paper? This one with the writing might look kind of cute. We'll just go for it. What have we got to lose, right? It's paper. Barnyard Chicken, how are you, honey? Oh, 5x5 again. All right. Oops. I'm doing well. Okay. 5x5, and we start on score line 2. And where did I put my ball stylus? There it is. Oops. We start on 2. We punch. I'm not good with this thing. I've not hardly ever used it. So we'll see how my envelope comes out. Okay, and then we turn that and we line it up to that score mark, if I remember right. And we score again. And we line that one up. It's really kind of hard to see where that score line is on this light paper, I'll tell you. Y'all ever use a envelope thing? And that one, see, it just looks a little off. We'll see. Oops. Alright, let's see what we end up with. Oh, that's cute. Alright, that'll work. That'll be real cute. And I think we'll put Velcro so it can open and tuck a little note in it. Use mine as a quarter punch. Aw, Joy, you're picking on Sonia. Aw. Which bird is talking? That's Dolly. Dolly's something else. I'm going to do it from this side. Ha 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 ha. She's an awesome chicken. She really is. She has really started saying a lot of different words in the last week. Hello, Dolly. Y'all know we haven't had them very long. Her, anyway. Her and Bubsy. We haven't had them for very long. And Dolly has learned to holler for my husband so she can say Dennis. If you're eating and she wants something, she'll say, want some. Trying to think what else. She'll say, look what you did. What did you do? What's wrong with you? I don't know where she's heard that, because, you know, it had to be from before us. I like this. Okay. Those will be cute if we take and we just kind of attach them down on here. Not sure I want them straight up and down. I may do one straight and one a little crooked, and then they can come off. So that's cute, right? So let's get them inked up. I know it's taken forever to do this album. You tease each other playfully. That's good. Well, hi, Elizabeth. How are you, dear? All right, let's get these inked up so we can get them glued together. And I think I'm going to Velcro them down so she can pull them up. And I think we'll write little notes and tuck inside for her birthday. That'll be cute. Little different. I know it's taken a long time to do this album, but I want it to be special. It's for my daughter, for her birthday, for you who don't know, and, you know, I want it to be very nice. I want it to be special. So I'm taking my time. I'm not going to rush to hurry up and get it done to move on to the next video. I'm just going to do what I need to do. Alright, I need the ink. Don't forget to flip your envelopes to get the other sides of your creases, your fold areas. So, yeah, that's cute. Like I said, put her a cute little note in there. Trying to learn when all you are going live. You don't miss many. I miss them all the time too, Elizabeth, and I just go back of an evening and try to watch as many replays as I can, because I feel bad if I miss my friends. And I do think of all you other YouTubers. We're all friends, you know. I try not to go on if, you know, some of the bigger ones are on, because I don't want to get in their way, and I sure don't want to miss anything. And a lot of us small YouTubers, to be honest, our subscribers all like to watch the bigger ones too. So, you know, it's not easy for us to go on when they're on, because we don't get as many people in our chats. And it's just more fun when you have more friends in with you. So that's why a lot of us, if the bigger ones are on, we don't go on, because, you know, we want more people in our chats to chit-chat with. It really has nothing to do with just the amount of viewers, you know. I don't care if I have 1 or 20. I'm still going to do what I'm doing. There are some who, if they don't have a lot of viewers, won't go on. And, you know, I don't care. To me, I do this because it's something I like doing. I enjoy chatting with the people. And, you know, if they go in and out like a lot do, that's fine with me. I don't expect anybody to not watch one of the bigger ones just because I'm on. You know, do what you got to do. Oh, that's cute. All right, I'm just going to glue this down, and I don't need to go all the way. I mean, I love watching Elizabeth. And I'll tell you, if Elizabeth would have been on, I wouldn't have come on, because I enjoy watching her. There's so many I watch. Oh yeah, what do you think? That'd be cute. We'll put Velcro there and Velcro behind. That'll work. Well, hello, Drive. Drew, I'm sorry. Elizabeth, I would watch you every day. I'm here to tell you, honey. I would. I'd watch you every day. I enjoy your videos. I do. I enjoy them. Sometimes you come on of an evening, and I just lay in bed and watch. Have a good time. I would love to do a Hangouts with you one day. You're just fun. Alright. Let's get this out of the way. Like I said, I know I'm slow at this. I'm taking my time. But you know, it's for someone special, and I want it to be nice. I found these Velcro strips. Well, not strips, little Velcro tabs, and they're clear, so they don't show up too much on your stuff. There. And then that'll peel up and it'll close. That'll be cute. So, and I like them. I've never seen the, I mean, the bottom part's still white, but the part that everything sticks to is pretty clear. So, thought it was neat. Yeah, I would enjoy that, Elizabeth, sometime. You ever get ready, just hit me up. I don't care what time of day. I'll do it. Oh, there. All right, now I think I want this one to be a little cattywamped. Might put this one just slightly off. That'd look okay. What do you think of the cattywamped, y'all? Tell me what you think. A little off makes them look cute. I got them at Walmart. I got them in the sewing section, and they're just regular Velcro brand, I guess. But I got them in the sewing section. You get 2 little packs, you know. So, and I do like them. I don't have the box they came in anymore. You know how that goes when you're trying to get into something. So, yeah, I like them like this too. So, I think I'll put the white part on the back of the envelope. Oops. And then I'll put the clear part down on the paper, so it won't be that noticeable when you pull them off. And they are super sticky, let me tell you. Okay. Right about there. So I only get one shot at this, you know. Okay. And I think right about there looks pretty good. And there they are. So I can pull them off. They can go back on. And we can tucker a little note down inside of each one for her birthday. And that's cute. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Now I get my magnets that I use. I get them at Home Depot. And these little suckers are strong, let me tell you. And you get 12, and I think they're around $4. So that's not too bad at all. All right. Let's see what we've got. There's our first page. We haven't worked on the second one yet. We've done a waterfall on the third. And we've got the fourth one. It's done. So we need to work on this page here and these two. And I still haven't decided what I want to do. I think I may put a waterfall on this one because it's pretty. And then just do another belly band over here. And then that'll leave me this one here, and I'll probably put a pocket. And that'll have that all pretty much together. So, let's see. Yeah, let's do a belly band here, and we'll do a waterfall here. So, on the belly band, I've gotten, I think I may use one of these and make it a thin belly band with the burgundy. Well, it's not really burgundy, but I think that'll work. And we'll do it, let's see, that one is just over 3/4. So if I do at 1.5, so we'll cut this at 1.5. We'll try it, Sonia. Let me move this. 1.5. Oh, come on. Don't slide. You're going to slide. It's going to slide, y'all. There we go. When you got to get up under that edge, not real easy. 1.5. Oh, come on. And let's see, what did I say we needed? It's about 3/4, so I need it. I need to take off 1/4 of an inch. And it is, what is it? 1.5, but I need to take off 1/4. So I need it 1 1/4. Got that. What do I need for length? Length we need, I think it was, what was it, 4 3/4? So we need 5 3/4. Do I have 5 3/4? I think it is 5 3/4. That would be great. Nope. 1 2 3 4 5. I'm gonna have to cut off 1 2 3 1/2 inch. So let's see. I think I can go out to there and cut that. Ow. Measurements get confusing. Do y'all get confused with measurements sometimes? I mean, I can have it in my head, and I'm still going to say it wrong or do it wrong. So let's see. Where'd I put it? Did I leave it under here? I left it under here. I think it'll look cute. And I see I cut it wrong. So I got to go in and cut off another 1/2 inch. So I'm just going to cut it, find my scissors, and then I'll just score it at another 1/2 inch since I cut it. And I've got these little itty bitty sticky things all over the place. Alright, Nora. I'll talk to you later. Message me after bed. Okay. Haha. There we go. That'll work. And now we got to cut this. I just wanted a little bit different. I think I'm just going to cut it and go for it. And that'll work. I said, I'm not worried about perfection. I want it to be nice. But, you know, we're human and shouldn't try for perfection, to me. A lot of people want everything perfect, or they just don't want to do it. I think the little imperfections is what gives it that little personal touch sometimes, you know? And don't forget, I gotta cut them little nibs off of my underfold before I glue it down, or I'll mess that up too. Okay. Yep. So I always trim these off. That way, if it is folded just slightly off on that edge, it won't show from up under. Okay. Alright, let's get this out of the way again. It took you a year to give up perfection. I don't try for perfection. I mean, maybe that sounds horrible, but I don't. I just don't try for perfection. To me, we're human, and nothing's perfect in life. And that's what gives it those little special touches, is not perfection, you know. Okay, I got glue oozing out. It'll be all right. I kind of like that new glue, I'll tell you. It's that 3-in-1. I'm really kind of liking it. It does pretty much just like the Fabri-Tac, but it seems like it, I don't know, like it grabs maybe just a tiny bit quicker. Alright, where'd my little piece go that I cut off and antiqued? Did I move it? Did it fall, maybe? I would have swore we had it up here. There it is. It fell. I like that. Well, hi, Laurel. How are you? Ah. Besides, if it was perfect, my daughter would know I didn't make it. Alright, there's our other little belly band. Now, we're going to do a waterfall. And I've got to think what I want to do with it. How do I want it to look? I think I want to cut the black pieces because I think the burgundy would just be too much of it. And I like the way the black looks behind the papers too. So, all right, let me get figured out here. Pull this one out and see what my measurements were. Where did I put my ruler? Oh, there it is. It's hidden under my scraps. All right, we went with, well, get the ruler the right direction. We'll have it. 4.5 by 4. So let's cut 4 strips, 4.5 by 4. Okay, let's get this ink back up. There's my black cardstock. I'm doing good, Laurel. Protection in anybody's eye. Exactly. I understand exactly, Sonia. All right, 4.5 by 5. So we'll cut all of our 4.5. So I know they end up 4.5 by 4.5, I think, because of the fold under. Right. Let me look and make sure. Nope, that's not 5. Well, how did I do that? I'm telling you, I'm having a time with my measurements today. That is 4. And that's 4.5. 4. 4.5. And then I have my 1/2-inch fold under. That's it. So 4. 4.5. Anybody else been having trouble sleeping lately? Alright, then I need, on the 4-inch, yeah, 4.5, I need to take a 1/2-inch score. Find my scoring thing again. that'll give us our waterfall. And I know I need 4 of them. Oops. I have picked up some really pretty jewelry findings and stuff that I want to add to this. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and trim these or I'll forget. And then we'll decide what papers we want to use for our front and backs of our waterfalls. Matter of fact, Elizabeth, I think you're the one that I first watched do waterfall. And I learned how to do them last year sometime. It was when I first started watching paper crafters on YouTube. Because before I started paper crafting, I watched a lot of polymer clay artists. And I don't know how I ended up into paper crafting from polymer clay, but I did because, you know, you can use, with the mixed media stuff now, you can use so many different things, you know. I think it's mean to look for mistakes on somebody's piece of work. You know, they put a lot into it. Why purposely try to find mistakes, you know? I just think it's mean. But I think these will go just up in there. So I need to get my measurements for these so we can get them matted. And I said I'm using a lot of my scraps. This is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, so that'll work. So all I need is 8 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I have one more? I probably don't have another one like this. I'll have to, and I really don't want to take out a whole nother sheet. So maybe I'll just use part of this one tucked in somewhere and then tucked in the back. That'd work, right? Board, no. Nope, I don't want to do that. We're going to pull out, let's see, I got that one. I need that one. That one might fit on one. It's a little short, but it'll be alright. That one. What have I got over in this scrap pile? Like I said, I'm trying to use up some scraps. I don't want to keep cutting up paper. So we'll see what we can get out of the scraps. Exactly. I agree 100%, Sonia. I can take constructive criticism. You know, I was the oldest child growing up. So, yeah, I can handle constructive criticism. It's when people just are right out, quite honestly, rude and mean about things that it just irks me. It's like I joke around because I do get my thumbs down. They don't bother me, and the people who do it, I think they think that it hurts our channel, but to be honest, it doesn't hurt. It's still a view, no matter how you look at it, you know. So, if you're going to leave a thumbs down, why not at least say what you didn't like about the video? You know, what could have been done better? Why be just spiteful, leave a thumbs down, and whatever's whatever. But, you know, at any rate, it doesn't hurt my feelings. It used to bother me, but now it doesn't. And to be honest, I look forward to it, because if I don't get my thumbs down, I worry that whomever it is ill, you know, because I don't see them. So that's just how I look at it. Maybe I'm wrong for feeling that way, but it really doesn't hurt my feelings at all. It used to. Not anymore. What did I say? I needed 3 by 3. Let me remeasure, because we know my measurements are off. Or is it 3 1/4? 3 3/4. 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. All right. That one's already 3 3/4. 3 3/4 this way. And I'm just going to cut a few because we'll need several of them. 3 3/4. But yeah, if I don't get my thumbs down on my video, I worry that whomever it is, maybe they're sick or something, because they don't bother me anymore. I remember when Elizabeth her feelings were hurt because she got one time. And I thought it was cruel. You know, Elizabeth is a wonderful lady. If you don't like me, you don't like me. That doesn't bother me. But my friends on YouTube, that's like picking on one of my siblings. You know? And we all look out for one another, or I think we should. Anyway, I just think that people should have a little more compassion, because getting out here and putting yourself out here and doing this every day, or maybe not every day, but, you know, once in a while, it's not the easiest thing to do, you know? And at least we get out here and do it. Oh, that was the short one. I don't want to measure by that. Is this one? Nope, it's still going to have to be trimmed off just a tiny bit. So, but why be mean to one another? You know, if you don't get along, stay away from each other. You know. Live and let live and get over it. But there are those out there who just go through and give people thumbs downs for really no reason. They won't acknowledge at least why. And I think you should. I think if you've got in you to leave a thumbs down, then you should have enough in you to leave the reason why, you know? Exactly. You get credit for the thumbs down just as well. You know, yeah, there are people out here who, to be honest, if they're not happy, they don't want anyone else to be happy, you know? And that's just no way to be. I mean, we're all here to try and learn and do. So, maybe I feel wrongly about it. I don't know, but that's how I feel. And I do think that it should tell you who gives you the thumbs down. You know, is it somebody just being mean, or is there really a reason for it? How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. Well, it's more than enough, so let's see where we'll stick them in that, because they're pretty different. How many of y'all think that it should be where they actually don't have the anonymity? Did I say that word right? I think so. Yeah, I like that. 4. And there. Oh, can't forget, we've still got the pull-out spot on here too that we've got to cover. I did go through and add a piece of ribbon so it would be nice and easier to pull out. Exactly. It shows who likes them. Why shouldn't it show who didn't like them? All right, I'm just going to lay these out so we can see where these are going to go. And let's see, if we put that one there, maybe we could put that one back here that's like it. And let's see if we put that one there. Put that one behind there. That one there. Maybe that one there. And let's see, we'll put that one back there. That one back there. And I think I'll need one for down there. So let's ink these up and get them together and see how it looks, okay? I mean, I know I'm going to get a lot of rude comments, or maybe not comments, but thumbs down, and it's probably because I enjoy talking to everybody, and I don't just put my head down and do what I'm doing. I try not to go down a rabbit hole too often either with you guys, because, you know, nobody wants that. But, you know, I enjoy visiting with everybody. You guys are, I look at it like sitting here crafting with a room full of my friends and just chatting and having a cup of coffee, and that's the way I look at it. But I do think it should show who doesn't, who gives the thumbs down. To be honest, I think that would stop a lot of the just being mean about it. Because y'all know there's people out there who don't even watch the whole video, will just come in and give you a thumbs down because they can. But if I don't get mine on my video, I worry. I make jokes about it all the time. Y'all know that. But they don't realize it's still a view. It's still a you know, it counts. So they're not hurting my channel any, and they're not hurting my feelings any. But oh, that day Elizabeth was so upset, and I was upset for her. I felt bad. It hurt her feelings, and I felt like you hurt my friend, and it was just mean. What time's it getting to be? 3 o'clock. They will leave a hateful comment with description. Yeah. Oh, well. Tanya and Ashley will probably be popping in sooner or later. Because they're just... No, I'm sorry, they won't today. It's Saturday in New Zealand. So they're sleeping in today. I'm sure of it. I get so used to seeing Ashley and Tanya every day. We've become quite good friends. Brenda of Foxy's Creations, we've become good friends. We chat. We do private chats quite often. I get tired of texting, so we just do the video calls. And we just sit and chat and craft together private, you know, if we're not doing a live. That's what I was doing before I came on today. I was in with Brenda, and we were just sitting and chatting and piddling around, you know. So, up this one. Don't forget this one. I think it'll fit to go down on the bottom. Hello, Dolly. I may have already got it. I can't tell. That shiny. So if I get all the pages done today, then we'll come in tomorrow maybe and add a little bit of the, bling it out a little bit for her. Like I said, the daughter that this is for, she's not into frou-frou, girly, you know. She just isn't into that. She's always been more tomboyish. But I'm still going to do a little glitz on it and add her cute little notes in those envelopes, you know. My children are getting so old, and I'm not allowed to say her age, so I won't go there. But let's put it this way. She's older than I was when I married my husband now, and we've been married going on 25 years next month on July 3rd. So, and she's been married twice. Her first husband and her ended up divorced, but then they ended up being very good friends, and he was killed in a motorcycle accident. And her second husband, she loved him dearly, he committed suicide. So she was a widow before she was 21 years old. And that was rough. It was very rough on her. She loved him very dear. I don't know that she'll ever feel that kind of love again, you know? YouTube will not allow anything that will increase hatred, dislikes, or violence. They allow now. Yeah. But, you know, don't run YouTube. I am going to be glad, to be honest, to be done with this mini album, because I'm stressing I won't get it done in time, is what it is. It's not that I don't like doing it. I'm really just hoping I get everything done in time. Oops, I forgot the back part. You ever feel like that? You put so much into it and you're worried that you're not going to finish. You want it to look a certain way. And by the time you're done, you're just like, oh, thank God, you know. Oops, don't fall over. Because I do like the way it's coming out. That's not the thing. It's just, I'm really stressed. that I wouldn't get it done. I mean, I see now that I'm going to, if everything keeps going the way it is. But first couple of days, because, you know, I wasn't on Tuesday. Was going to do that Father's Day dinner. And then I didn't get to come on Wednesday because our power was out all day from the guy down the road working on clearing property, and he hit a pole and it broke it in half, and it had a transformer on it, and it took him forever to fix it. I mean, it was awful. So, but now that I've been on a couple of days and I'm still just taking my time working on it, I think it'll be fine. I think I'll get it done in time, and I think it's going to come out really nice. Yeah, it was sad for her. It really was, y'all. They went to Las Vegas, my daughter and her husband that committed suicide and got married. My dad was a truck driver, and he was this guy's trainer. So he came here for a weekend with my dad. My dad wasn't going to leave him out on the truck, sitting down at the truck stop. So he brought him up here, and my daughter was living here with me, and that's how they met. And he fell head over heels in love with her. And they got married very quick. Well, I thought it was quick, so. But he was bipolar, and he went off of his meds. And they just had a baby. April wasn't 2 months old when her dad committed suicide. It was very difficult. Oops. Oh, come on. There you go. Yeah, this glue, it dries pretty much just like the Fabri-Tac, you know, where it rolls off if you get it somewhere. There we go. We're getting it, you guys. Okay. That's all four for the waterfall. I'll get it down before I put this piece down. So, let's see. I need the tape. The double stick tape, y'all. And we'll need the glue stick. Aw. I appreciate it, Sonia. Sonia's a great moderator. I got to sit up a minute. Y'all got to give me a break. Sorry. I've been at this 2 hours and 14 minutes. We have this, and we still have, what was it, one more on here to put a pocket, and that'll have all the pages done. Then all we got to do is get them in the book and then do the decorations. So, yay. But I have to sit up for a minute. My back's really starting to bother me. I apologize. I know some people don't like it when you take a break, but yeah. Yeah, if you make Laurel, if you make Sonia a mod, you don't ever have to worry about a troll. I mean, she is on them real quick. I can't wait until Sonia, I think you did at Tuesday morning. It's called Midnight Berries. Yeah, I have the cover of it, Laurel. And I love it. I bought 2 of them. And it's gorgeous paper. Knock it off, Ted. Oh, but yeah, a lot of people don't like it if you have to stop and take a break. But, you know, sitting here and just continuously going, it gets rough. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, you guys. Oh. What are you doing, Dolly? Hello, Nova. I get done here, I still have to go. My mom's milk went out a date and she didn't realize it. So we have to go and get her a new gallon of milk. I'll probably take her out somewhere for dinner. And no, I couldn't pass it up either, Laurel. And then after dinner, I want to come home. I cleaned the perches and we cleaned the cage today. And I want to vacuum my bedroom. And I think I'm going to clean my carpet. Yes, you can see Dolly and Nova. Hang on a minute. Oh, let's see if Dolly doesn't want to come down, I'll just get Nova, but we'll see if she'll come down, okay? Some days she just doesn't want to be bothered. And if y'all will give me about 2 minutes, I'm going to go to the restroom real quick, okay? And then I'll be back and I'll get Dolly or Nova and let you see them. That felt better. You want to come, Dolly? You gonna step up? Come on. No, you don't want to step up? All right, sorry guys. Dolly backed away. Come on, Nova. You want to come? Come on. Let's go. Step up. Nova. Step up. Don't tell me no. Step up. Come on. There you go. Good boy. All right, I gotta get... Yeah, step up. I have to get you on my other arm. All right, y'all. Dolly backed away. Nova stepped up. There's Nova. Say hello. Hello. Oh, up a little bit more. Sorry, guys. I have a delay on my laptop, so I don't see what you see right away. There. Hi. How are you? Hi. Hi. You're a good boy. You can't get down here. You get into stuff. Yeah, you get into stuff. Kiss. Oh, kissy mama. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yes, I love you. Say love you. You can say love you. Yeah.
Pretty bird.
Yes, pretty bird. Very pretty bird. Aww. Okay. He's kind of heavy too, y'all. I mean, he's a chunky monkey. They are huge. Ow. No, don't bite me and say ow. No ow. No ow. Mommy don't want no ow. You gonna talk? What? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you getting attention again? You get a lot of attention. Yeah. All right. I'm going to put him back up. He gets heavy on your arm. So, y'all are going back down. Oh. We have 5 dogs and 3 birds. Molly, you want out? Okay. Come on. You gotta go potty? Anybody gotta go potty? No? Nobody else gotta go? All right, one went out. Molly went out. We only had 4 dogs, but my daughter moved, and the house she moved to, she can't have pets. And she had Molly for 3 years, and there was no way I was going to let her have to get rid of Molly. So I told her I would take Molly on. She's a big girl. She's a pointer pit mix. So, is anyone having any trouble with buffering or anything like that? It hasn't showed it on my end, but I want to make sure that everything's good for everybody. Some days I need more potty breaks than others. I swear you would think I was an old man with a prostate. Good. I'm glad nobody's having trouble. So, about ready to get started and get the waterfall down. And then we'll do the pocket. I'm anxious to start the new album. I've picked up several paper pads. There was a little buffering during the first hour. Okay. Hang on, y'all. The dog wants back in. It's too hot to leave them out any longer than they want to be out. I think we hit 101 yesterday with our heat index. Come on. And we're going to be hotter than that today. Our heat index is, and with the humidity in the south, it's horrible. Oh, good. I'm glad there was very little. Because I didn't know since the power outage thing, and most of our internet cable is up on those same poles, and sometimes they don't get all the fine-tuning done, and we don't know until, you know, it starts buffering really bad. Does that make sense? Y'all understand what I'm talking about? All right, let's get these all ready to go. I am really not thrilled with this tape. It's so wide, but it'll work. It'll be all right. I just got to stay off of my fold. But I'll go back and anywhere we're hanging off, we'll trim it up. I'm just going to get them on right now. I'm not going to worry about the edge. Like I said, we'll go back and trim them up once I get them all on. I just like to get the tape down because I have a hard time with this tape. You know, I mean, I really have a hard time with this tape sometimes. It sticks to everything. I'm going to have to find some 1/4 inch, I think it is. And I didn't go to Michael's, but our Hobby Lobby was out a 1/4 inch. It's like somebody went in and just bought up all this double-sided tape that they had, all but the real narrow, the 1/8 inch, I think it is. I was like, no, I don't need no more of that. That's really hard to work with, you know. That'll work. So let's trim these up. Start on the reverse. What's the matter, Nova? No, I didn't do too bad on some of them. But I'm not the only person I know that has a hard time with this double stick tape. But it does do the job. But yeah, I started to say I been buying some real pretty vintage looking paper pads. And I'm already starting to work on a different template for another album. And I'm really anxious to get it going. I think it's going to be real pretty. It's going to be more vintage to me looking. Too bad today, but over 100 for the last couple. Yeah, I'm so sick of the humidity already. It's just, ugh. It's like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. And we just started summer, so, you know, it's going to be a rough summer, y'all. It is, and I know it is, because it's already, you know, up in the hundreds, and we're only, what, June 22nd, so our first day of summer technically was yesterday, and we've already been up in the hundreds, so, let's see. Get this laid on here right, where I can get it pretty well centered. Nope, not there. That looks pretty good, I think. Let me see. Oops. Come on, straighten up. Don't go crooked. That looks okay. Good enough, right? Alright, let's see. I think I'll put the real shiny one next. Let's burnish it down really good. And some glue stick. I was so grateful when I found Genevieve Designs and she was doing that glue trick. I was like, oh, that's how. Because I had the worst time with the glue sticks. I always try to put it down to make sure that I'm going straight, not off a little here. I think it needs over just a tiny bit. Let's see. Nope, see, we're still off. Let's move it over just a hair. Let's see how that does. Yeah, see, that's a little straighter. So I don't like when your waterfall goes off on the edge. And sometimes they do, and you know, that's just the way it is. If it's gonna do it, it's gonna do it. Can't really fight with it too much. And I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to put my magnet under here. Wonder if I can still get this up. See, I forget. So I didn't have him out. I don't think I'm going to be able to, but I may be able to fix a little fake pocket, or what could I do there to add a magnet? Well, I can put a magnet out on the front and add a piece of jewelry over it. So that'll work. We're not going to sweat it, right? It'll be all right. Like I said, Sometimes you just gotta go with the flow. So we'll put a piece of jewelry on the front of that and put a magnet under it, and it'll be fine. There we go. Our longest day usually isn't until, I think, like the 28th of June, maybe July, here in Georgia. It's completely different from Texas. Alright, let's see if I'm straight. Yep, that's pretty good. Dolly, you are so funny. Dolly, Dolly, Dolly. Yes. Nope, I slid. I slid just a tiny bit. This little bugger's going to give me a hard time today. So, let's see. If I lay it there like that, and I line it up, can I push that down there and make it fold over? Oh, it's better. May not be perfect, but it's better. Okay. Yeah, man, that's a bird. That is one of my blue and gold macaws. We have Dolly, which is talking. And we have Nova. And then I have, it's called a Timna African Gray. It's a small African Gray. And his name is Bubsy. Alright, am I straight? How do I look that way? Oh, that worked. Good. Right there. Okay. That's got it. Hi, Dolly. Okay, there's our new waterfall. Not bad. Dolly. Now, let's see. I can't use that because that one's right there. I don't want it that close. I wonder if I can use that and make it work. That'll work. I mean, it'll be alright. That'll be cute. Alright, so I've got to get my washer under here so I can get my magnet up here. And it'll have to go... See, that's the thing. Where do I put it? I'm not really thrilled with this. It's kind of narrow. So let's see if I've got another piece of this. No. What have I got that'll work? Underneath. That would work. That would work. I can cut off this little bit here, I think. Yeah, Bubby Boy. Yeah, I think I'll just cut that gold strip off and use that there. Bubsy? You a good boy, Bubsy? Alright. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut that gold strip off. Find my thingamabobber. There we go. And let's get, we'll put that there, and it'll be fine. Good enough. Yeah, there's something else. They're actually being very good today. A few of the ladies will tell you, there we go. That's what I mean right there. And they don't do it all the time, but they can scream. And it is not pleasant, let me tell you. Alright. Let's get this. Like I said, we'll put a washer on the back under that, and we'll put one of these little magnets on the front, and that'll show us where it has to go. And let's see if I can get it up. Oops. Oops, it fell. Shoot. Alright, I've got to get a piece of double stick tape on that magnet. You step up, darling. Nobody wants to step up. You step up. Alright, let's see. I'm going to have to take the backing off of it. I'll get most of that off so it's not sticking to everything, you know. And we'll peel that off. And we'll lay it over here for a sec. Oh, come on, stick down. Not to me. I got glue on my fingers, so things are sticking to everything right now. Ah, there. Alright, then we'll take and we'll fix this. So I don't want it down too far, but I think right in that area. I'm going to mark it so I know. I think that'll work right there. And I'm going to try and pull this up. I marked it right there. And I'm going to just drop that off of my finger. Hopefully it'll come on. It should. What is going on with this thing? There we go. Oops. I'm telling you, magnets are buggers to work with. I think right in there will work. I think. I don't understand. Maybe I better just use 2 magnets if it's going to be, because normally you can do a washer and a magnet, but sometimes you just have to do two magnets. I've seen migraines, and I get them all the time because it just won't hold well enough in one spot. You understand what I mean? But a lot of times you can get by with a washer and a magnet. I'm just not able to right now. So, see if I can see where it's at and get that on there. Flip it up. Take that backing off. and then put it down and it'll go where it needs to go. All right, right there. There we go. Okay. And like I said, here we'll just put a real pretty piece of jewelry over it, and it'll be fine. I'm not going to sweat it. But that's on the back. So I need a piece of tape. They tell you to put tape over them. I don't get it. I think I'm just going to go over it with a couple of good pieces of this double stick, so my paper lays down like it should. Because that's another thing, if you don't really have it down good, your paper will buckle around it. So, get that down. There. And let's see, this was the piece we're going to use. Pretty boring stuff, huh? All right, Judy, have a good evening, honey. Thank you. Anyway, let's get this bugger down. And see how we look. And we'll do fine. Oops. Okay. There we go. So then when we put our pretty piece of jewelry there, we'll have our waterfall. And that'll be fine. Not going to worry about it. I've bought some really pretty charms and stuff, and we'll just do something with it, since I forgot to get the, so I'm pretty sure I couldn't get it back up. I would love to get it up, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to. So we'll leave that out to dry now. And we're going to finish with, what was it? We had one place we still needed to put a pocket over here. And kind of like this, to be honest. Yeah, I like that, but I wonder if I could do a corner pocket. So I come up, and then I come over. Let's just see if I can figure this out. We know I'm not kind of don't want it too tall. I want it up a little bit on that edge. So let's see if we cut this off right about here. Go up that way. And then right here, we'll just take it straight across. That'll be good. That'll work, I think. Let's try and see. I think I'm going to use my blade so I get it nice and straight all down through there. And let's see, we got it pretty good. That'll work. That'll be cute, right? So let's ink it up. Okay. That way, make sure I don't have it upside down. And we'll just put it down like that. And then we've got a nice place to put some tags and stuff. Maybe even make a couple of more envelopes to tuck around. Those little envelopes really came out cute. I like that. Give you a kiss. You are the kissiest bird. Okay. Let that dry. And I think maybe a pretty little tag with an envelope in behind it might look kind of cute. Yes, they are, Sonia, because I get allergies so bad. I really do. And they're horrible. Alright. We'll figure out jewelry tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and put this magnet back in the can for tonight. I'm going to let all this dry because we've glued a lot together today. We already have, I think our pages are all pretty much done. So let's see, there's our, yep, there's our first page that'll go there. Then we made a second page with the waterfall for there, because there's 4 total. And then I know I thought we'd put this one on the back because of the little envelopes. And then we'll put this one here in between. So that's going to be a really nice little album once we get it all decorated now and put together. So we haven't done too bad. I mean, considering. Yes, honey's awesome. So anyway, I think that's all I'm able to do today. So we'll come back tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Like I said, I do think we'll make a few more little envelopes to put in here. And because we could tuck a couple of envelopes under here. We could make an envelope under here and a tag. We could do just tag here or tag in an envelope. We may do something on a couple of these pages. So, but I like it so far. I love the colors that we're doing. I think my daughter's going to really enjoy that. Well, thank you. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, Laurel. I appreciate all of you. I'm hoping, like I said, she's not a girly, you know, I mean, just, she was always the tomboy one. So I can't do a lot of lace and bling and stuff because that's not her. Now, if I was doing this for my daughter Chelsea, she's very prim, proper. She would love the shabby chic with all the lace and the trims, and so, and my daughter Chastity, she reminds me more of a 60s hippie, 60s, 70s. She's into all the bold things. Oh, thank you. All right, guys, I'm just going to sit back if you want to chat for a few minutes, but that's all I'm doing on the album today. And y'all have watched me go from pieces of cardboard and cardstock to what we're doing. I'm not doing any of it off camera because, you know, when people do parts on and off camera, I always think I've missed a crucial part of what they're doing. And I wonder, would I be able to do them? I'm on Eastern time zone. Well, thank you, Nana. But I'm just going to sit back and we'll chit-chat for a little while. Yeah, I like the ribbon, and it's got some grays in it. So I had some gray ribbon, and I just thought for the little pull-outs, it would be nice. And I think I'm going to go through and try and find a few pictures of her growing up and just tuck them in here and there for her. You know, just fun pictures that we have. I think she'll like that. So, but I'm enjoying doing this one. Like I said, I was nervous and I thought, send me your favorite pictures of your birds. Just one of each is fine, if you don't mind. I don't mind at all, honey. Matter of fact, I have one of my favorites is a picture of Dolly, my mom's bird Gabby, and my first bird Bert that passed away last November. She was my first blue and gold. They're all three on their perches in my mom's family room. The ribbon, I did do it off. All I did for the ribbon is, I'll do one real quick and show you because everyone does the ribbon thing. I just took a little piece of gray ribbon and one of the mats that I was using, and all I did, and this is so simple and it's so cute, on the edge just put you a little bit of glue on each side like that. Take your ribbon, drag it up through, fold it over. Whoops, my fingers are starting to get kind of shaky, my hands. And then just get it to fold over. I'm telling you, my fingers are starting to go. There you go. You know, and line it up just like that and let it dry. And that's all there is to these, if that's what you're talking about. So, and then I just matted them with the different, you know, whatever we were using. And that's it, honey. So, like I said, anyone has any questions, I'm not the greatest person to ask, but I will do my best to get you an answer. Good morning, Ashley. See, I told you guys they would be in. We're just finishing up and was sitting here just chatting. No, I don't have the birds on a video, but give me a second, Nan, and I'll get Nova down and I will let you meet him. Ashley is Nova's girlfriend. We do private chats all the time, and she sings to Nova. So, let me get the camera up, and you will get to meet Nova. Come here, Nova. Come on. Good boy. Step up. I gotcha. Oh, okay. What? Here we go. There you go. Say hello. Say hello. Hi. Oh, what? Are you in a mood? Are you in a mood? Are we in a mood today? Oh. So this is Nova. Dolly looks just like him. I haven't had Dolly very long, and sometimes she just doesn't want to step up and she'll back away, so I don't make her step up. Yeah, yeah. What? Oh, why you pinch me and say ow? You like to hear mommy say ow? Is that it? Yeah. He will say, give me a kiss. I love you. Pretty bird. He loves to be sung to. Yeah, pretty bird. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want it. I don't want it. Yes, you got to sleep in this morning. Yes, he feels my pain afterwards. Oh, I'm so sorry you lost your kitty. Where do you live? I have about 15 of them out on my porch at any given time. You can come get all you want. They're strays. We don't own any cats, but we go through probably about 100 pounds of cat food a month. We buy 50-pound bags because everything gets hungry, and just not even half a mile down the road is the county landfill. So people dump them off, assuming they'll eat because it's the dump. And they end up here, and we just leave them alone. They're all very wild. They'll dart off when you go out, but as soon as you come back in after you put food down, they're all up there eating. So, but everything gets hungry. We feed the squirrels, we feed the birds, not counting these birds. No, no, you're not going to bite mommy today. No, you're not. No, you're not going to pinch me. So, yeah, it makes me upset too, but Ashley said hi, Nova. But what are you going to do, you know? So, hang on a minute, y'all. My husband's leaving for work. Oh, goodbye. Have a good day. Call before you come home. If Taco Bell's open, you can stop and grab us something tonight. So, all right. Y'all are going back down. I don't mind sitting and chatting. I don't like to be on the video. Oh. Yeah, I would love to do something with people that do that. They all do. It's terrible. Like I said, I have minimum 15 cats out here at any time. What was it, Ashley? 6 weeks ago when you had your new baby kittens, my husband went out and 2 mamas have drug up cats, and we had 6 new baby kittens. Birds around here love to eat dog food. Yes. Own a bird before. Do you like that a lot? I do love having the birds. However, let me tell you this. These big parrots are like having a bipolar 3-year-old in your house. They're destructive. They will get down off their perches. They will eat your wood furniture. They'll, if you have their cage or their perch too close to a wall, they will eat a hole in your wall. They will, well, you've seen Nova. He wants to be held and loved, but he will bite. He's never bit me and drew blood. Now, let's get this. They are capable of breaking bones in your little finger, you know. Their beaks are very, very strong. They are carnivores. If you have a hamburger, they want a bite of that hamburger. So before anyone would ever consider getting a large parrot, please do your research. Make sure, because a lot of people get them, they think they're cool. They have no clue how to take care of them. And if they sense fear, they will bite you. Plain and simple. I'm sorry you're cold, Ashley. I'm burning up today. I mean, they're wonderful birds, but that's how I got Dolly, was she was a rescue. That's how we ended up getting Nova. We went clear to Ohio to get Nova. The people had him. He had gotten an infection. They didn't treat it. Now his beak grows crooked because they didn't treat the infection properly. They have to have vet care every 3 months. You have to take them to the vet to get their talons trimmed, to have their beaks trimmed, and I get their wings clipped. Not because I don't want them to fly off and leave me. They were born in captivity, and if they flew off, they have no clue how to get their own food and to take care of themselves. So we clip their wings for their own safety. A lot of people think that's cruel, and years ago when they were bringing them wild in from South America, yeah, that was cruel because that was a wild animal. They're still a bird, a wild bird, but they're domesticated in certain aspects. So do your research. Don't buy one because they're cool. My brother has a blue and gold. Her name is Willow. The day after we got her home, we had a vet appointment because she was a plucker and she had started to self-mutilate. She bit a hole through her own wing and it was getting infected. So we got her to the vet, and she had to have surgery. Luckily, she did not have to have her wing amputated. So a lot of people, like I said, get them because they're cool, but they have no clue how they're going to take care of them. These birds, if we're outside doing a family cookout, they want to be out with you. They want to be a part of what you're doing. They're not a bird you can throw in a cage, talk to once in a while, and throw some food to. They want to be, they go to Lowe's with us, they go to Walmart, you know. They love to be interactive with people. They hate to be alone. I'm going to get off of my rant on these birds because, yeah, it just drives me crazy, though, that people get them. And, yes, they love golf cart rides. We have golf carts, and we go for rides, and they love to ride. But just so many people have these and have no clue. And that's where I end up with getting them. I just got Nova, or not Nova, I just got Dolly, Bubsy, and a yellow-headed Amazon given to me 2 months ago because the people couldn't take care of them. Oh, yeah. Okay, Laurel, thank you for coming in. Oh, Laurel, you'll be able to do one of these. You do amazing work. Anyway. Oh, so what's everybody else working on? That I can read chat and see what y'all are doing. Well, I'm glad you didn't think that I was just ranting because, oh, you're welcome, Laurel. I'm not trying to rant or discourage anyone from getting one because they are amazing. Just, I hate to see people just get them, young kids even. You know, a lot of young people save up and get them because they're cool. Trying to find a dang tripod for your camera. Well, honey, I wish you lived closer. I've got two. I'd give you one. Let me let my dog out. Looks like two of them need to go potty. Maybe three. Oh, here comes the third. Do we have 4 and 5? Come on, girls. Gotta go potty. Oh. How many are going? You two aren't. Only 2. Are you going, Ted? Go potty. Well, 2 of the 5 went out again. Oh, like I said, anyone can own one. Over where Ashley and Tanya are in New Zealand, they can't have one unless they get a permit for them. And that's a wonderful thing. I mean, they have to have a proper inside cage. They have to have a proper aviary outside. And I think that's wonderful that they make them go through all of that to get one. Here, anyone can go buy one. Just go buy it. You want it, go get it. Doesn't matter. Yes. This is the paper that we're using in the album. It's called Midnight Berries. I got it at Tuesday Morning a couple of months ago. And it's gorgeous. And I've used a lot of it. Then at Tuesday Morning, I don't know if y'all know, but you can get Fun Stampers Journeys. No, I didn't get it at Michael's. I got it at Tuesday Morning. The Fun Stampers Journey is Raspberry Berry. And I got it at Tuesday Morning. I lucked out and found it, and it went really good with the Midnight Berry paper. The black cardstock that I used is just regular black cardstock. And I'm trying to think. I think I got it at Joann's. And it's 65 pound. I don't know what the pound is on the raspberry. So, and that's what I've been using on this, other than the cardboard to build the frames. You know, the actual book. And then covered it in the black. So, and made my spine. And it's so easy to do. Anybody can do this. So, I hope maybe I've inspired somebody to try. You know, this was my first on video. I did do one, I'll show you, as a prototype. And I'll show you my mistake. When I covered it, I didn't leave enough of a space between my spine and my page. And it's tearing apart. And it doesn't open as easy. So, but this was my first one. And I haven't done anything else with it. But it got me started on learning how to make the template and different things I could do on the pages. We all have to start somewhere. Tuesday Morning. That stores, you'll love, if you have a Tuesday Morning around, you'll love it. You have a Pit Bull Terrier. You learn to not trust the Pit Bull Terrier. Dogs, he tore. Oh my. Being Canadian, we only have Michael's. Okay. Well, I'm sure you can find any paper pad that you like and do the same thing. It doesn't have to be the same one. Just get in there and do it and try. You know, you have to try. I'm sorry you're cold, Ashley. Sonia, I have a pit bull. I have a red nose, American Pit. His name's Willie. And I've never had a problem out of him. We got him when he was 5 weeks old. The mother wasn't wanting to feed him anymore. So we got him and we hand raised him. There's been times I've came in from the grocery store, and of course as soon as I come in I've got to go straight to the bathroom. So I'll go straight back to go pee and come back out of the bathroom, and they're sitting on the bed is my pit bull terrier and Nova in the middle of the bed going hi, and they're just together. Oh, you went to your first Hobby Lobby? Oh, that's cool. Well, just Google it. Maybe you've got one close by. Ashley, are you getting ready to go to your mom's? Yeah, you'll like Tuesday morning. You really will. Yeah. See, Little Angels Creations is Ashley, and her mom live in New Zealand, and they have really no craft stores. So they order stuff from here and it gets shipped over there to them. Yeah, that's my adopted granddaughter. I adopted her mom. He was a tiny puppy that fit in one hand when you got him. You even nursed him through parva. Honey, sometimes it's just in their genes. There's nothing you're ever going to do to change that. My Willie, I'm going to bring him in. I'll let you meet him. He's a sweetheart. Come on, Willie. Come here. Come here. Some people want to see you. Come here, Willie. Come on, Wee. Come on. This, let you have a look. This is my Willie. See if the camera got him. This is Willie. He's probably a good 80 pounds. Yeah. My Chihuahuas boss him around. He has turned into a worry for me. I'm so sorry. But yeah, Willie's just a big baby. He's afraid of the dark. Everyone says hello, Willie. Come here, Molly. I don't want you to feel left out. Come here, Mama. Let Molly come over. This is Molly. Come here, Molly. Back up. Back up. Come here. Back up, Willie. This is Molly. This was my daughter's dog. She's a red-nosed pit and pointer mix. So, and then I have 2 Chihuahuas and a Shih Tzu. And one of my Chihuahuas is deaf. Her name is Millie. And she will be, okay, go to work, sweetie. She will be down on the floor and all the others will be up on the bed. And she'll get up there and she'll look around, and one of the others will be in the spot that she wants at that moment. So she'll get up there and she'll lay around, and then all at once she'll jump up and take off barking like she heard something. Well, the other 4 will follow her. Then she'll walk back in and get up on the bed and get in the spot she wants. Now, I have 5 dogs and 3 birds. I'm trying to save up to go to New Zealand. I'm going to go visit Ashley and Tanya hopefully next year. It really does better under a strict schedule. Great, he stays in at night, and when I'm gone, is on his. Yeah, and then we probably got about 15 cats that we feed. So, yes, Tonya, Tonia. Yeah, I'm going to try and go next year. May not happen, but we can always try. We're very close, even as far apart as we are. We have a very good relationship. We talk every day. If I don't hear from Ashley by 4 o'clock, I message. I never message them before 4 o'clock my time because of the time difference. So how long have you known each other? Ashley and Tanya? Oh, just a few months, honestly. What do you think, Ashley? Maybe 3 months that we've been really just hanging out? Yeah, not long. But, you know, um, we do video chats. Yeah, we met from chat. Um, we do video chats every day. I've met her son, David. They went to a bird sanctuary, bird show thing, and we done a video chat while they were there, and I got to see the birds and talk to them there. We are always, you know, sometimes it's 1, 2 o'clock in the morning here before I go to bed because we're just chatting and crafting and having a good time. You don't have to live in the same country or even the same town to build a good relationship with somebody. So, how do you do a one? We go on Facebook. Is it Facebook Messenger? And you can call people through that, and we just do video chats. So, y'all can hit me up. My Facebook is Joetta Pashon. I'll write it down, put it up so you all can see how to spell it. Friend me on Facebook and through Messenger, and we can video chat and hang out anytime you want. I don't work, so I am. There's my name on Facebook, y'all. Look me up. Yeah. It's Joetta, and then passion with one S. I said, look me up. Send me a message and we can video chat. We can craft together. We can just hang out. Oh, you can't see it. I'm sorry. I wonder what's going on. See if I can get it up a little closer. Am I out of frame? There you go. Yep, that's it. So look me up on Facebook. I'm going to tell you right now, I smoke, and I don't hide it. A lot of people don't like people who smoke. Well, that's my one bad habit. Hang on 1 second. Hello? Hello? I don't have a car that has an extended warranty. Hello? I'm still on. Well, that's okay. Not long. We're just chatting. Okay. I love you. Bye, Mom. Alright, one was about my car's extended warranty. We don't need the extended warranty. We just bought a new car not 6 months ago. And it's not my name's, it's my husband's. Because I don't drive. But I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I smoke my cigarettes. So that's my bad habit. You know, and if that's the only bad habit I have, oh well. You know, I don't really cuss. Once in a while you'll hear something come out, but it's got to be really something to cause me to do that. Ashley's young compared to my kids. Ashley's not much older than my grandkids, a couple of my oldest ones. So, yeah, I've adopted Ashley. All right, everybody, that was my mom on the next call that came in, and I've got to go get her a gallon of milk. Her milk expired. I told you all about that. Aw. So I am going to get off of here, and I will see y'all back tomorrow at 1 Eastern if y'all are interested. Like I said, send me a Facebook friend request, something. I'll accept it, and we can video chat anytime, okay? So, but I got to get ready to go, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody.